Israel and Hamas have traded blame over their failure to conclude a ceasefire agreement, despite progress reported by both sides in past days. Hamas said Israel had laid down further conditions, and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu accused the group of going back on understandings already reached. His defense minister Israel Katz said Israel will retain security control of Gaza. This includes setting buffer zones and controlling posts. Israel says it wants to end Hamas' rule of enclave before any end to the conflict. And Israeli forces have kept up strikes across Gaza. Health officials say at least 24 people were killed on Wednesday. In Israel, hostage families are gathering in Tel Aviv to pressure the government. Jonathan Regev reports.
It's a report that concludes that basically the army did not know that there were 6 hostages in the area it was operating in the city of Rafah in the southern Gaza Strip. It happened in late August, but the families are saying that this is exactly the proof that military pressure is not only saving the hostages, it's exactly the other way around. It is military pressure that is killing the hostages. It was a few weeks prior to this incident when the IDF was able to rescue 4 hostages from Gaza, and after that event, Hamas told its militants loud and clear, if you see the Israeli army approaching and you have living hostages in the area, you shoot them and you kill them. And that is exactly what happened in this case. Hamas was aware that the army was approaching the area, and it shot these 6 hostages from very short range, killing them. And when the army reached that specific tunnel about a day later, the 6 bodies were found. These are 6 people that could have been saved, perhaps through negotiations, perhaps through some other kind of activity, but it is the military pressure, which families are claiming is what killed them. And it was probably the first time during this year in which we saw a major outrage due to the military operation, because it was clear that these are 6 people that could have been saved, should have been saved, and they were not. The army concluded that they acted there in the area, but did not know that these 6 hostages were held in that area. And this, of course, will put even more pressure on the government, as now we're hearing of progress in negotiations for a hostage deal. It is the military pressure that is killing the hostages, say the families. It is only through a deal in which the people who are still, the hostages who are still alive in Gaza, can be saved. This is why Israel has to go to a deal now, say the families, and abandon the other option, which is military pressure.